7 signs your brain needs more mental stimulation, ages 6 to 15. Hey kids, have you ever thought about how your brain is like a muscle that needs exercise to stay strong? Between ages 6 and 15, your brain is growing super fast, soaking up new ideas and skills like a sponge. But just like your body needs running or jumping to stay fit, your brain needs mental challenges to keep it sharp and ready for action. If it's not getting enough stimulation, it can start acting a little sluggish, and you might not even realize it. Some kids feel curious, creative, and excited to learn, while others feel bored, forgetful, or stuck in school. What's the difference? It often comes down to a few signs that show whether your brain is getting the workout it craves. In this article, we're exploring 7 signs, backed by child development research, that your brain needs more mental stimulation. These aren't just random clues. They're things experts have noticed in kids who study how brains grow. By the end, you'll know what to watch for in your own life, and, even better, what you can do to give your brain a fun, exciting boost. Stick with us until the end, because you might be missing out on easy ways to make your brain stronger and happier. Ready to find out how to keep your brain in top shape? Let's dive in. Sign 1. Boredom or lack of curiosity. One of the biggest signs that your brain needs more mental stimulation is feeling bored all the time or not being curious about new things. If you're constantly saying, "There's nothing to do," or you don't feel excited to explore, your brain might be craving new challenges. According to a 2017 study in the Journal of Child Psychology, boredom in kids often means the brain isn't getting enough interesting activities to spark its curiosity. A curious brain loves asking questions like, "Why is the sky blue?" or "How do video games work?" But a bored brain just feels stuck. Imagine 2 kids, Mia and Jake, both 10 years old. Mia is always asking questions, trying new hobbies like drawing or building with Legos, and loves learning about space. She's rarely bored because her brain is busy exploring. Jake, on the other hand, feels bored every day after school. He plays the same video game over and over and doesn't care about trying anything new. What Jake doesn't know is that his boredom is a sign his brain is hungry for fresh challenges. Being bored doesn't just make time drag. It means your brain isn't growing as much as it could. The good news? You can spark your curiosity. Try a new book, watch a documentary about animals, or ask a parent or teacher about something you've always wondered about. Even small things, like building a birdhouse or learning a magic trick, can wake up your brain. If you're feeling bored a lot, talk to an adult about finding new activities. Ask yourself, are you curious and excited to learn, or do you feel bored all the time? A curious brain is a happy brain. Give it something new to chew on. Sign 2. Forgetting things easily. If you're forgetting things like homework assignments, where you put your backpack, or what your teacher just said, it might be a sign your brain needs more mental stimulation. A brain that's actively engaged builds stronger memory connections, but one that's not challenged can struggle to hold onto information. According to the American Academy of Pediatrics, poor mental engagement in kids can weaken memory skills, making it harder to remember things day to day. A strong brain grabs onto details like a net, while an understimulated one lets them slip through. Picture 2 kids, Liam and Ava, both 8 years old. Ava remembers her chores, spelling words, and soccer practice schedule without much effort. She loves puzzles and reading, which keep her brain active. Liam, however, forgets things all the time. His math homework, his lunchbox, even what he learned in class yesterday. He spends most of his free time watching TV, not challenging his brain. What Liam doesn't realize is that his forgetfulness could be a sign his brain needs more exercise to strengthen its memory. Forgetting things doesn't just make life messy. It means your brain isn't getting the workout it needs to grow. The good news? You can boost your memory by giving your brain fun challenges. Play memory games, like matching cards or remembering a list of objects. Read stories and try retelling them, or practice new skills like playing an instrument. If you're forgetting a lot, try writing things down or asking an adult for help organizing. Ask yourself, do you remember things easily, or are you forgetting stuff all the time? A sharp memory comes from an active brain. Start exercising it today. If you're finding this article fun, please comment number 2 below to let me know you're here. and consider subscribing for more brain-boosting tips. Let's keep going. Sign 3. Trouble solving problems. Struggling to figure out puzzles, math problems, or even how to fix a small issue, like a stuck zipper, can be a sign your brain needs more mental stimulation. Problem solving is like a workout for your brain. It builds critical thinking and creativity. According to a 2016 study in child development, kids who don't get enough cognitive stimulation often find it harder to tackle problems, as their brains haven't practiced making connections. A stimulated brain loves cracking challenges, while an understimulated one gets frustrated or gives up. Imagine two kids, Noah and Emma, both 12 years old. Emma enjoys solving riddles, playing strategy games like chess, and figuring out how things work. She stays calm and thinks through problems, like how to organize her science project. Noah, however, gets stuck easily. He struggles with math homework, gives up on puzzles, and gets upset when things don't work right away. What Noah doesn't know is that his trouble solving problems could mean his brain needs more practice with challenging tasks. Struggling with problems doesn't just make school harder. It shows your brain is craving more exercise. The good news? You can get better at problem solving. Try brain teasers, board games, or building projects like model kits. Ask a parent or teacher for puzzles or apps that challenge your thinking, like Sudoku or coding games. Start with easy problems and work up to harder ones to build confidence. If problems feel overwhelming, ask for help to break them down. Ask yourself, are you good at solving problems, or do you get stuck a lot? A problem-solving brain is a strong brain. Give it challenges to grow. Sign 4. Lack of creativity. If you're not imagining new ideas, drawing, storytelling, or creating things, it might be a sign your brain needs more mental stimulation. Creativity is your brain's way of stretching and exploring, and kids who don't use it may miss out on cognitive growth. According to a 2018 study in the Journal of Educational Psychology, a lack of creative activities in childhood can signal low mental engagement, limiting problem-solving and emotional skills. A creative brain spins stories and builds worlds, while an understimulated one stays quiet. Consider two kids, Chloe and Ethan, both 9 years old. Chloe loves making up stories, drawing comics, and building forts with blankets. Her brain is always buzzing with ideas, and she feels happy creating. Ethan, however, rarely does anything creative. He doesn't draw, play pretend, or come up with new ideas, sticking to the same routine daily. What Ethan doesn't realize is that his lack of creativity is a sign his brain needs more chances to imagine and explore. A lack of creativity doesn't just mean fewer art projects. It means your brain is missing out on growth. The good news? You can unleash your creativity. Try drawing, writing a story, or inventing a game with friends. Play with clay, build with blocks, or imagine new worlds in your head. Even daydreaming can spark ideas. Just let your mind wander. If you're not sure where to start, ask a parent or teacher for craft supplies or creative prompts. Ask yourself, are you creating and imagining a lot, or is your brain feeling blank? A creative brain is a thriving brain. Let it shine. If you're still reading and liking these tips, please comment number 4 below to let me know you're here, and consider subscribing for more ideas. Let's move on. Sign 5. Feeling restless in class. If you're fidgeting, daydreaming, or feeling restless in class, it could be a sign your brain needs more mental stimulation. A bored brain often struggles to stay focused, leading to distraction or wiggly behavior. According to the CDC's mental health guidelines, restlessness in kids can happen when their brains aren't challenged enough, causing them to seek stimulation through movement or inattention. A stimulated brain loves learning, while a bored one looks for ways to escape. Picture two kids, Lucas and Olivia, both 11 years old. Olivia enjoys class, listening to lessons and joining discussions. She feels engaged and rarely fidgets because her brain is busy. Lucas, however, can't sit still. He taps his pencil, stares out the window, and gets in trouble for not paying attention. What Lucas doesn't know is that his restlessness might mean his brain is bored and needs more exciting challenges. Being restless doesn't just annoy your teacher. It shows your brain is hungry for more action. The good news? You can calm restlessness by feeding your brain. Try hands-on activities like science experiments or group projects that keep you engaged. Outside school, play strategy games or sports that challenge your mind and body. If you're restless a lot, talk to a parent or teacher about ways to make learning more fun. Ask yourself, are you focused in class or feeling restless and distracted? An engaged brain stays calm. Find activities that excite it. Sign 6. Avoiding new activities. If you shy away from trying new things, like joining a club, learning a sport, or taking up a hobby, it's a sign your brain might need more mental stimulation. Avoiding new activities can mean your brain isn't getting pushed to grow and adapt. According to the National Institutes of Health, kids who resist new challenges may lack the cognitive stimulation needed to build confidence and skills. A stimulated brain loves new adventures, while an understimulated one sticks to what's easy and familiar. Imagine two kids, Aiden and Sophia, both 13 years old. Sophia is eager to try new things. She joins the drama club, learns guitar, and even tries skateboarding. Her brain feels alive with each new experience. Aiden, however, avoids anything new. He says no to sports, clubs, or even new games, sticking to what he already knows. What Aiden doesn't realize is that his avoidance is keeping his brain from growing, limiting his skills and confidence. Avoiding new activities doesn't just mean missing fun. It means your brain is missing chances to stretch. The good news? You can start trying new things. Pick one activity that sounds a little exciting, like painting, coding, or soccer, and give it a try for a week. Start small to build confidence, and ask a friend or family member to join you. If new things feel scary, talk to an adult about why. It's okay to feel nervous. Ask yourself, are you open to new activities, or sticking to the same old stuff? A brave brain loves new challenges. Take a small step today. If you're finding this article awesome, please comment number 6 below to let me know you're here, and consider subscribing for more brain tips. One more sign to go. Sign 7. Poor reading or writing skills. If you're struggling with reading or writing, like finding books hard to understand or having trouble putting thoughts on paper, it could be a sign your brain needs more mental stimulation. Reading and writing are like gym workouts for your brain, building language, memory, and thinking skills. According to a 2015 study in the Journal of Child Neurology, low engagement in literacy activities can slow reading and writing development, making school and learning tougher. A stimulated brain grows stronger with words, while an understimulated one lags behind. Picture two kids, Ella and Owen, both 7 years old. Ella loves reading adventure books and writing short stories about her dog. Her reading is smooth, and her writing is clear, thanks to lots of practice. Owen, however, avoids books and struggles to write sentences. He finds reading boring and gets frustrated with writing assignments. What Owen doesn't know is that his poor reading and writing skills might mean his brain needs more practice with words to grow stronger. Struggling with literacy doesn't just make homework hard. It shows your brain needs more stimulation to shine. The good news? You can boost your reading and writing. Read fun books, comics, or magazines for 10 to 15 minutes daily, choosing stories you like. Practice writing by keeping a journal or making up stories. Ask a teacher or parent for help with tough words, or try apps that make reading and writing fun. If reading or writing feels really hard, talk to an adult about getting extra support. Ask yourself, are you confident with reading and writing, or finding them tough? A word-loving brain is a powerful brain. Start practicing today. If you're still here and loving these ideas, please comment number 7 below to let me know, and consider subscribing for more ways to grow your brain. What to do to keep your brain sharp. Now that you know the signs, let's talk about how to give your brain the stimulation it needs. Your brain is like a superhero. It gets stronger with the right exercises. Here are some fun ways to keep it sharp. Read exciting books, like mysteries or fantasy, to spark your imagination. Play strategy games, like chess, checkers, or video games that make you think. Try new hobbies, like music, coding, or painting, to challenge your brain in different ways. Ask questions about the world. Why do stars shine? Or how do cars work? And look up the answers with a parent or teacher. Do puzzles, like crosswords or brain teasers, to boost problem solving. Join a club or team to try new activities and make friends. Write stories or keep a diary to practice words and ideas. Even talking with friends about big ideas can wake up your brain. The key is to try things that are fun but a little challenging, so your brain keeps growing stronger. Final thoughts. All right, let's wrap this up. You've just learned 7 signs that your brain might need more mental stimulation. Feeling bored or not curious, forgetting things easily, trouble solving problems, lack of creativity, feeling restless in class, avoiding new activities, and poor reading or writing skills. Are you noticing any of these in your life? Or are you already giving your brain tons of fun challenges? The awesome news is that your brain is super adaptable, especially when you're 6 to 15 years old. It's like a sponge, ready to soak up new skills and ideas. The choices you make now, reading a book, trying puzzle, or learning something new, can make your brain stronger, smarter, and happier for years to come. Don't wait for boredom or struggles to take over. Start today. Grab a book, play a game, or ask a big question about the world. These aren't just fun activities. They're workouts that make your brain a superstar. Your brain is your greatest power. Give it the stimulation it loves. Keep it curious, and watch it shine. Comment number 28 below to stay in the loop and share your favorite brain-boosting idea.